Hello, I hope this email and tutorial finds you doing well. My name is Brian Parcel. I'm the coordinator of our residency and ministry program for the Board of Ordained Ministry here in Cal-Pac. You're receiving this because either you are an elder or a deacon in provisional status here in the conference, or you have been chosen by one of those folks to be a mentor within our provisional status. So this is just a brief training. We'll just take a few minutes to get you up to speed on what the expectations are for mentoring, what that relationship is about, why we have that. Years ago, we did this in one-day meetings where folks were driving all over the conference, and we didn't do a very good job of engaging Hawaii at all. And really, that didn't bear much fruit. The last couple years, we tried to do this online through this tutorial, and then offer an opportunity to ask and answer any questions that you might have. So let me just say at the beginning of this, after you watch this video, if there are some questions that you have, you can contact me as the coordinator of the residency and ministry program. All of my information is right here, so either by email or phone. That's my office at the church. Contact me. Be happy to lend any help and support that we might be able to. So here, the first screen that you see, this is our Board of Ordained Ministry website. It has lots of resources there. To find out more about the mentoring, you would just go over here to membership, and you can see clergy mentor information. There's a whole section of the website that is designed just for this relationship. If you click there, you get a number of different sites, and I'm just going to walk through each of these first. So a little bit about the role of the clergy mentor. As you can see in this first paragraph, it talks about the disciplinary requirements of a mentor. A mentoring relationship is not something that the Cal-Pac Board of Ordained Ministry is trying to put in place and require. It is a disciplinary requirement. So we have chosen to fulfill this disciplinary requirement by inviting our provisional elders and deacons to choose an elder or deacon in full connection, in good standing in our conference, to serve as their mentor. And so you would choose that person, then you would send an email to Kathy Wilson, who is the administrator for the Board of Ordained Ministry, and all the candidates and all the provisional members know her. And just let her know who that person is. You can see something that's important. The mentor is never a supervisor, an expert, a recorder, a snitch, a counselor, the mother or father, fix-it person, just a friend. There's lots of information about what a mentor is. And so just to go to the next link, probably the best resource for understanding the mentor is this other link, and this is a toolkit that has been put out by GBHEM and worked on by some others, and there's a lot of information, explains very well what the role of a mentor is, how you can develop a positive working relationship, how you write a covenant, all sorts of things. It's a lengthy document. It's a very helpful document. I would encourage each of you to read through that. Going back to the website further there, just to talk a little bit about the timeline and process and the way this works. So as soon as a candidate is commissioned, by September 15th of the following year, you would need to submit to Kathy, and this is the email address there, the name of your proposed mentor. Then, after you've submitted that, then before November 1st, which that date is right here, you would submit to Kathy again at that same email a covenant agreement with your clergy mentor. And that agreement on the manual that I just showed you, that agreement is on pages 15 and 16, a sample of that. And we have all kinds of agreements. You're going to share with us how often you plan to meet, what your conversations are about. Some conversations that some mentors use a lot of resources and books, and maybe the provisional member and mentor would read a book and reflect together. Some of them are more simply reflective about the ordination process or about the context of ministry, and it's really up to you. What is helpful to you to be in conversation with your mentor about? And then at the end of each year, so July 1st, there is again a report that is due to Kathy via email with the signature of both the provisional member and the mentor. The provisional member is going to write a report saying this is when we met, how we met, how it was helpful to their ministry and their process. The mentor will read that and sign off on it, and then when both signatures are on the piece of paper, that will be emailed in a PDF form back to Kathy Wilson. That report is due each and every year. You only need to get a mentor once. The first year that you are commissioned, if you get a mentor and that mentor stays with you throughout the process, then you only need that one mentor. You only need to develop the covenant agreement one time. The only time that you would develop a new covenant agreement would be if the provisional member chose a different mentor, or the mentor was unable to continue for some reason. Then a new mentor would be chosen, a new covenant agreement would be developed. If the mentor and mentee stay together, but their agreement changes and the way they work together changes, then you would want to, that year, fill out and complete another covenant agreement between mentor and mentee. Important thing, June 1st, they are due. So we are responsible for assuring that all of our provisional members have met the disciplinary requirements before they are able to apply for full connection. And so if this paperwork is not done, then we assume that you are not in a mentoring relationship, therefore have not met the disciplinary requirements, and therefore we can't accept your application. So I can't stress how important that June 1st report is. Going back, this is more information about the report, just a little process about how we have found that it works best. Again, you see Kathy's email, you see the June 1st due date of that. Lots of information for our entire Board of Ordained Ministry processes on this website. Right here with the clergy mentor information has all the different details, all the due dates, all the contact information, all the different steps that you have to take. Our hope is that our provisional elders and deacons are able to choose ministry veterans who can speak into their ministry, give them some great guidance, be a fan and a help, and really lift them up through this mentoring process. That is really what it is developed to be. Again, if you have any questions about any of this, I invite you to contact me at any time. Either if you're a provisional member or if you've been chosen and asked to be a mentor. I'm happy to talk with you through the process, and my goal is that we would have the best kind of mentoring relationships. I know in my own ministry, those relationships have taught me perhaps more than anything else has. Mentors are crucial. So if you have any questions, please give me a call. Thanks.